Greetings, parents and guardians. I wanted to create this short video to share with you the information that I went through at the parent open house for Olmsted Falls High School. After viewing this video, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me via email or phone, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I want to start by sharing a little bit about myself. My name is Voisinet, and this year I'm teaching Algebra 1 and Geometry. This will be my third year teaching math at the high school and my 10th year overall as an educator. Teaching high school students about math and life is my passion. I love math, and I truly love helping students increase their confidence in their math ability. I also love working with students in this age group and helping them through that transition to being young adults. There's no age group I'd rather work with more. I'm very excited to be working with your student this year. My students always teach me just as much as I teach them. In this short presentation, I'm going to highlight specific components of the classes I teach. Students were given a syllabus the first week of class, which outlines course policies and grading specifics, and they were asked to share that information with you so that you are aware of these items. So if your student has not shared that information with you, please ask them to show you the syllabus so you can go through that information together. There are 3 things about my class that I'd like to highlight for you in this video: communication, student support, and the skill checks I use throughout each chapter to monitor student progress. I feel strongly that open communication between the parent, student, and teacher is an essential part of the learning experience. I encourage my students to participate in the communication process as much as possible. It's so important. Their perspective is important to me. If something needs to be addressed and brought to my attention, I encourage the student to talk to me about things so we can work together to resolve the situation. Parents, please feel free to call or email me at any time. Please know that my phone will go straight to voicemail during the school day, but I check it regularly and will respond quickly. Guardian summaries are available through Google Classroom. All guardians should have received an email invitation from the high school the Friday before open house. These summaries give you a weekly or daily summary of the post in Google Classroom as well as work assigned. So when you sign up to receive the guardian summaries, you can choose to have them sent to you weekly or daily, and it lets you know what work has been assigned to your student, what posts have been made, and what information has been shared with your student in Google Classroom by the teacher, and if they have work due at that time. I do try to update PowerSchool regularly. If there is a question or concern, please don't hesitate to let me know. And from time to time, I will also send out mass communication to parents and guardians via email. For example, an email was sent out the Friday before open house that included information about the syllabus and a Google form asking for some information about your student, as well as offering you a spot to virtually sign off on having received the information in the syllabus. We have an amazing resource here at the high school called the Math Studio. This is a help room where we offer free tutoring to any math student. Every period of the day, it is staffed by math teachers and Math Honor Society students. The schedule is posted in Google Classroom as well as in my physical classroom for my students, and I will be reminding them of this resource throughout the year. Students can come in as a drop-in for help, or they can schedule an appointment. This week, I have started introducing students to this resource, and I will continue to remind them about this throughout the year. The last thing I wanted to share with you in this video is information about the skill checks that I give my students throughout each chapter. Every chapter, I identify for the students the key concepts that I'm looking to see them master by the time they take the end of the chapter test. 3 separate times during the chapter, students will complete a short check to demonstrate where they are in their mastery of these concepts. The problems given to them are basic and focus on one skill at a time. On the actual chapter test is where they can expect to see questions that combine skills and ask them to extend their knowledge. But on these skill checks, It's assessing their knowledge of these skills at a basic level. When a student has demonstrated mastery of the skill, it is checked off their list. As we progress through the chapter and students complete the second and third check, the goal is to keep demonstrating mastery of more skills. After the third check, all or almost all skills should be mastered. Students do earn points for mastering skills, and these points are part of their classwork grade for the class, which is 20% of their overall grade. The other 80% comes from individual assessments. You will see these skills for the chapter listed in PowerSchool, and as a skill is mastered, points will be entered. Points not earned by the end of the third check will be entered as a 0 in PowerSchool. If a student wishes to keep working towards mastery and would like to complete a fourth check on their own time, I fully support that and will work with the student to make that happen. This concludes my presentation that I gave at Open House. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to it. If you have any questions, again, please don't hesitate to contact me via phone or email at the high school, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Go Bulldogs!